Hey everybody, this is Adia, and this is Miss Robin Groover
Hi,
of Two Groovy Salon. I
good
wanted
to
to
meet you.
come in into Samplista's Beauty Boutique, where she's just had an event. Please let us know how that went.
Absolutely. We had Atlanta Naturals here. Sam Palista's Beauty Boutique is one of Groove Global's latest adventures. And we're so excited because it's consumer focused on educating the consumer about healthy hair with our products, Groove Therapy. We have the Carol's Daughter Manoy System and Design Essential Naturals as well. So if you want to not only buy product but also get educated on how to use products, we are definitely the place to do that.
Okay. Well, I just wanted to come and just ask you a couple
Okay.
questions. They're kind of a mixture of things because
Okay,
I
I
know
love
we
it.
have naturals from newbies to transinistas is what we like to
Yes,
call
I
them,
like it. I like
and
it.
to to us just naturalistas.
And by the way, your hair is gorgeous.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
So, what would you say are the most important aspects when it comes to achieving and maintaining healthy hair?
Cleanse, condition properly. A lot of times people have product buildup because they're trying to alleviate dryness, and what happens is the nutrients from the cleansers and conditioners can't penetrate through. So always clarify, always detox. So those type of things are really important.
Okay. What topics, do you go over in a typical consultation?
In a consultation, we like to help you identify your texture and type,
Okay.
and then also talk about the indicators, how you can tell whether your hair is healthy or not healthy. Because a lot of times people might think their hair is not healthy and it really is, or the opposite is not healthy and they think it's healthy. You have to check your porosity, elasticity, along with how's your scalp doing and your density as well. So when indicating those type of things, it'll give us a true read on whether your hair is healthy or not.
Okay. Okay. And how long does a typical consultation last?
A good consultation should last about 20-30 minutes.
Okay.
And because you want to make sure that you always get the information that you need, and the topics can vary from style manageability to length retention. We always look at everything from a challenge and solution base.
And what advice would you give to someone who is undecided whether they want to go natural or not? What would you say if they're on the fence?
I would say that your hair is always automatically 50% stronger if it's in a natural state, because no matter how great the chemical is, it's going to take 50% of the strength away because it removes a protein bond. It's very hard to maintain length if you have a chemical, and it's made out of the same ingredients of Nita and Nair. So your hair is going to be removed just over time.
Wow.
Yeah.
So what would you say to someone who is undecided about, whether they want to do a big chop or a transition?
Okay. We do a lot of gradual grow outs at Two Groovy Salon, and it leaves the client in a very safe zone because they trade, I would say, chemically treated hair for new natural hair, but it's in a seamless transition. If you're daring, a big chop is the way to go, because I would say between month 4 and 9, when your two textures start battling, oh man, you come in the salon, just cut it off,
Yeah.
So those are the things
I know
that, yes, you want to look at. So that's how we view it. Yeah.
Okay. So in the subject of salon selection, what would you say are the most important things to look at when you're trying to find a good salon or hairstylist?
Excellent question. When finding a good, I like that salon selection. In the salon selection process, finding a professional partner who really love what they do and who specialize in natural hair, I think is really critical. A lot of people try to jump on a trend or a fad, but you want to make sure that it's someone who has a proper skill set. And how you can do that, always interview the stylist. Ask them for people who are in their clientele who've actually gotten results, and do your homework that way. There are certain tools that are no-nos. No pressing combs, no traditional heat, no round brushing, no repetitive heat. And quality products are very critical because you are only as good as your tools. And if you know somebody really invests in great brands, that at least they have some type of consciousness of giving good work.
Okay. And what kinds of questions would you ask the stylist before and after an appointment?
Before an appointment, I would definitely say, what do you love about hair? What is your specialty? What are your prices? Do you have a steamer? How do you feel about traditional heat versus non-traditional heat? What's the ratio of your clientele, natural versus relaxed? What products do you use? Do you color hair? And what's your philosophy in color? And after, what should I do to maintain my hair at home, and how often should I come in?
Okay.
Oh, and another one that's really critical. If you're the type of person that wants your hair to grow out long with weight, like your hair has weight on the ends, always ask about getting a haircut with horizontal lines. If they don't know what horizontal lines are, run.
Okay. And that kind of leads us to the next question. How often should somebody go to a salon?
I think it's according to the maintenance of the person and how comfortable they're with. I have a very small percentage of people who want to go to the salon weekly in 2013. That is the client that doesn't want to do anything to her hair. She's probably high-level corporate America and always has to be sharp. Then you have the every 2-week client who might just come for steam therapy, who's more of the straight natural. Then you have terrific texture girls who might just come in for a color, a trim, or a treatment. We do a lot of strand-by-strand conditioning for this particular client, and she might come maybe every 6 to 8 weeks or every quarter.
Okay. So with our website, mynaturalhairstyle.com, we also encourage business ownership. What would you say to those who are wanting to become entrepreneurs? What would you say are a couple of lessons that you've learned in building your own business?
Oh, wow. Always partner with someone who's an expert in their area.
Okay.
If you are an artist, make sure you have a partner who's strong in business. If you're strong in business, make sure you pair up with someone who has a certain amount of knowledge of what part of the industry you want to go in. Passion leads a vision. However, if you just have goals, it's going to be harder to get to it. Passion will fuel the intangibles. Passion will make nothing into something. It'll take ordinary to extraordinary. And always be true to your heart, and don't be afraid to do something nobody else ever did.
Okay.
Have a great accountant, have a great attorney, and really study what intellectual property means. And watch brands who've done well. And if you have access to those brands, contact them. I think that's really critical. So any entrepreneurs out there, young, want to know anything about the industry, we're available.
Okay.
Absolutely.
What things do you think during your process, what things do you think that you would have changed?
I started doing hair at a very young age. I was about 18. And I became a salon owner very early. I went to private school 12 years. My mom expected me to be a professional in, something that required me to go to college and get a degree and a master's and all that great stuff. I was true to my artistry. I really wish that I would have gone to college and then went to hair school, or either went to hair school and then went to college. The only reason why is because knowledge is power. And a lot of the learnings I had to learn in finance and law and all of those things, I could have been much more well equipped. Also, I would say that when choosing people you do business with, make sure that you have the same end goal. Yeah, make sure it's a like mind. You definitely don't want to always have to battle your visions going forward. You want somebody that you can move in harmony with.
Okay. And I know this kind of maybe reiterates, but just, what would you tell someone who's even just aspiring to start their own business? Where do they begin?
I would say Google is always good. And find out what and who in your area is giving advice about business.
Okay.
Join entrepreneur meetup groups. SBA always have a lot of free information. Take a business course on how to start a business, and always have a business plan. If you write your own business plan, you are married to your business. And I think that's really important. People just want to jump in and never have a plan. So the thing is, if you have to work in your business, you have a job still. You want to be able to create something that's going to generate revenue that allow you to focus on growing it and not really working in it.
Well, I thank you so much.
Absolutely. You are wonderful. Thank you.
We totally we appreciate you, coming
you.
to, letting us do this interview. And
Absolutely.
Thank you guys out there for your support. Please rate, subscribe, comment, and just let us know what you think. Okay? And just coming to you from Samplistas.
Yes.
Check it out.
Thank you. Love, peace, and groove, people.